Alright, everyone, welcome to a particular stream that I would never have expected to happen. The idea I've, thought of now and then, but just the idea of a 100 follower stream, milestone stream, I worded that right. The idea of something like that, it just still baffles me, really. I can't tell if the music is louder than I am. I'm looking at the audio meter right now, but I'll be loading up the first instance of the hardcore world. And as soon as I do that, I'll switch to that window and switch to using Spotify. I feel like it would still have that issue of muting the music, but I could probably still give it a shot. Okay, let me just stop that because the loudness of VLC Media Player is messing with my head. Okay, we got those things. Oh, hang on. Forgot one last thing. Alright, now we're ready. Also, I gotta get the playlist ready so that the viewers on Twitch will get to enjoy some music along with that. Is there like a shuffle button that I can hit? Or maybe it shuffles automatically. No, let's not start with Wonderwall. Imagine. Yeah, the way this works, for this time that I'll be playing it, I nicknamed this game Truth or Restart. If you've heard of Truth or Drink, it's kind of like that, except I don't really drink, so I'm given a question that I have to answer truthfully, and if I just choose not to answer it, then I have to restart the entire hardcore world. And the way that works is I've recently set up a redeem with the channel points that is not really expensive channel point wise at all. And it's labeled Ask Me Anything. You just use that and enter whatever question. And there you go. Okay, I gotta get that tab out of the way so I can actually see the preview. So I've been trying out the repo updates off stream, and I've just not been having the best luck with the spawns for the cosmetic boxes. I've been trying to get as many of those as possible, but it would take 9 different games in order to find one, and even if I would find one, it would just... Oh, it looks like I got the first one. Have you ever beaten vanilla Minecraft? I don't think I have, really. I fear that I do not have the strength for it. Of course, I could also be just pretty spoiled with Hexxit 2 and any Tekkit-like mod packs. Would I be down to try it? Possibly. I know that wasn't, part of the question, but I felt like that would be worth being a follow-up question. The redeem also comes with a sound effect that I can add to it, just so I know the difference between just a regular chat message and a redeem. And I just realized one interesting exploit that someone could do. They just recently followed with the follow giving them like 300 channel points, they could have like, I think 6 different questions with that. I don't remember if I set a cooldown with that. But yeah, at some point I gotta get around to starting another multiplayer game of Repo. Okay. Crazy spawn for a baby zombie. Keep the thing away from me. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Never mind, we're good. We're good. Yeah, interestingly, there is a... I don't know if I've talked about this before, but there was a time that I had tuned in to a stream that KV was doing, twitch.tv/itsmekv. And I was talking about how I was invited to... how I was playing a game of Repo for Kai's stream with him and Six. And a friend of ours had asked, like, just curious, have you ever played Repo with Hirsch? And I was like, no, I don't think I have. But I'd be down to. And they had informed me why that is. And that apparently they can get chaotic in Repo. Which, not something I'm unfamiliar with. Not something that would completely stop me from playing it. Anyone that would take that game super seriously, are they really worth playing Repo with? But anyways, I was just talking about how that exchange was happening, and then, like, I think it was like 10 seconds later, she just ends up saying, after the chat message that I sent that was regarding that topic, she just says, also, why haven't you invited me to play Repo? And here I was just like, wait. That was how I felt, because in my mind I was just like, I didn't know you were interested. And to be fair, I'm one of those people that'll be like, maybe it's me not seeing as much. Maybe it's me just like not seeing as much value in myself as others, which I feel like I've gotten better with. But the way that I see it, like no matter how big your following is, how small your following is, if I hear good things about you and haven't really crossed paths with you completely, then I am guaranteed to be nervous around you. Unless there are a few times that we start talking in VC, then I'm a little bit more at ease and willing to display like more of my personality around you. But yeah, I would just hear cool things about people like her. It was the same thing with Hirsch before I got to play Peak with them. Like I was like so nervous when they had joined the call. But then we had gotten around to talking now and then, and safe to say I'm less nervous around them and proud to call them my friend. Yeah, I guess with KV wanting to play Repo, expect that kind of crossover. Whether or not it would be this month, whether or not it would be like on stream or offline, I don't know. Depends on what she'd be down for. But I would certainly be down for a crossover like that. I call it a crossover when really it would be more of a collab, but I'm just used to calling those like crossovers. Because of the whole quote that Mr. Peanut Butter from BoJack Horseman has. What is this, a crossover episode? I think I've found where to put my house. Okay, 11. There we go. And that's a good place to put the front area. Okay, slight predicament, but I can manage. And then the pillars to set up the walls. Also, I have good news for everyone. Since summer is coming up, I think when it reaches Wednesday of next week, I should be more free to do multiple different things. And not only does that mean that I'll be able to have some ideas for streaming without having to worry as much about planning or just like schedule getting in the way with like human responsibilities. But not only that, but I may have some ideas for... I may be looking into bringing back just power washing stuff now that I'll finally have the time to do so. Okay, the beginning of this is just mainly speaking, so let me get to the good part. Here it is. I'll just place a crafting table here. And make one of these. See, do I want the farm on this side or that side? Actually, this side makes sense. And then just start using those as fuel. Oh. Gotta love Steve Vai's work. Okay, I think I still have enough planks of wood to put up the second layer for the wall. Man, this song gives me the vibes of like a lot of those rebellious rock songs from the 80s. Or as I should call them, like songs to disobey your parents to. Oh, I only got 4 planks from that. There we go. That's what I meant to do. And there we go. Yeah, shut up. Were there any other colors you decided on for your VTuber before you decided on the color red? Not sure if this is a question I asked before in the past. No, I think this is a new question. But I don't think there were any other colors that I had decided on. As my VTuber model that you see had originally started off as just my Sona that had formed from character customization through GTA 5. And that design had just stuck with me and has since replaced my Sona as an orange TF2 pyro. Now, if I can, I think I can pull up the original image. I just need to add another source. Okay, image, and then... I just need to make sure I'm going to the right folder for this. Just give me a minute. Oh, come on, don't freeze on me. I think this is the right... No, that's not it. That's the original drawing of, That was like Josh's first drawing. There we go. Oh, that's covering the whole screen. That right here, that's what started the Sona that I have. Now he looks old as heck. I know. As you can see by the, if I zoom in right here. Bro has aged a lot. Meanwhile, there's me, just looking like I haven't aged very much. Both with the model and in real life. It just like stopped aging after the age of 18 or 20. Okay, I've got the 2 doors that I can use. Oh, I was just listening to the song while I was on a walk with my dog. Alright, got more to smelt with, but... Is that the... Oh, that's a raven. What can I get from the nest? Just a dark cobblestone corner. Ooh. Found a crab. This will definitely fill up more hunger. Where'd I get the veggie skewer? Was I supposed to... I think I was supposed to cook that. Oh well. At least it's just nausea and hunger. It'll pass eventually. Where could I find more sources of food besides... Oh. There we go. I should also save some wood for making into charcoal. Oh. That's a gremlin. No, it's a ghoul. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I went from Orange Pyro from TF2 to this guy. And there would be several different iterations of him, thanks to Josh drawing his interpretation of my GTA 5 character, and it just stuck with me ever since. And I would start importing that kind of style or combination of clothing and hair to whatever I could. I would start importing that to any like character customization that I could find. Whether or not I would do the same for Final Fantasy XIV, probably not. Because I feel like if I end up getting recognized... I mean, there's also the fact that, like, a lot of people that'll play it will just have their own thing going on, like have their own OC or something. But maybe I could, because I know Hirsch had their own version of themselves in the game. So maybe I could try that. And yes, as Final Fantasy XIV was mentioned, at some point I will actually give it a shot, since there is the free trial that has been expanded. But I will not be subscribing to it, because I can't stand subscription services. Like, I know I'm using Spotify right now, but that's not entirely my subscription. That's the only reason I'm still using it. It's because I'm part of a plan. If it were totally up to me, I would just go local and just use an MP3 player. A deer just fell down there. Blocks of... Oh, we're actually going with this, huh? Alright, I guess we're enjoying a song from SpongeBob. I have to wonder if Twitch is going to have a problem with this one. It's probably likely. Oh, yes, iron. Whoa, what? Okay, okay. Stop being poisoned. Okay, there we go. Got some iron. So now what I can do is smelt that and make a pick out of that and get the diamond. This is already going quite well. This has me worried for whenever someone would pull out the big guns when it comes to the questions. I'm gonna need more wood. I don't like how there's a layer missing on the front of the house. I'm gonna have to do something about that. And making a pick out of that. Does this rice even have a use? I don't need that. Oh, I gotta be careful. Alright, 1 diamond. And plenty of gold. But I don't think I'll have as much use for the gold as I will with the 1 diamond. Oh. Whoa. Okay, there we go. Oh, more creepers. Oh, lightning creeper. That's even more dangerous. Oh. Oh. Got one of them. And a skeleton. I guess that's how I'm using up the durability of the pickaxe. And store this diamond. Oh. Is there some kind of hissing noise? Where's that coming from? Is there a zombie outside? Oh, here's a cave that I have not explored. I guess this song would loosely be SpongeBob related because Goofy Goober Rock was a parody of this song. Oh yes, finding plenty of iron here. My cat has his paw resting on the power button on top of my computer tower. It was nice knowing y'all. You might want to do something about that, Momo. Before it's too late. Because that would especially be bad if you had any projects that... I tried. I think you gotta try guiding his paw away from it. Moved his paw away and he instantly moved it right back onto it. Oh no. He's already gotten too comfortable. I got a video too. If you can, hit the save hotkey in whatever program you have. You are definitely gonna need it. This is what was causing the noise, because the zombie kept getting on fire and then put out by the rain. He's threatening to turn it off. Oh, it's on my phone, don't worry. Well, that's good to know. Oh, there's more iron that I missed? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whew. That could have been bad. Saying the video, my room is a bit of a mess, though, be warned. Okay, let me just get that. I'll see what this is about. I should really be having Discord on the other monitor. Dude, he is plotting something sinister. Alright, we got Priest. Oh wait, there's enough iron to make a big sword. Momo, do you happen to know if there's like some kind of cooldown for that redeem? Because I have no idea if there was one by default. Whew. Just get the gold. Let's find out. It had passed a few minutes, so it might have like already finished that. Did you have any cats growing up? No, unfortunately not. My dad was allergic, so anytime we would come across a cat, it would usually be at someone else's house, and when my dad wouldn't go with us. But as of recently, every once in a while at my grandparents' house, I'll get to that in a minute. Every once in a while at my grandparents' house, there would be this neighborhood cat that would visit. Her name is Patches. And she would stop by. She would stop by and my grandmother would give her some food. And now she's become a regular guest over there. And at this point, now she'll do that thing. Now she'll do this thing where like, she'll let you she'll let you pet her, but sometimes she will get playful and start doing like a playful scratch. Almost like she'll try to bait you. Do you prefer coffee or tea? I've had green tea before, briefly, and it was alright. But it was also because I was looking for drinks that were low calorie, but also had some kind of flavor to them. So there's that slight bias there. Coffee I haven't really been big on. Couldn't really like the taste of it, and there was that part of me that had feared getting addicted to caffeine. Or just addicted to coffee. No, also addicted to caffeine, but that fear has pretty much been long gone now that I know how to intelligently manage the intake. Not that I've ever been hooked on caffeine before. But one thing that was able to get me to manage it well is trying out Gamer Subs, which I'm not sponsored. It'd be cool to be sponsored by them, though. I would absolutely love to work with them. That aside, it was trying out the Gamer Subs samples that had allowed me to give at least a small amount of caffeine a try in the morning, but I would make it specifically so that I'd only have the Gamer Subs mixed with water right before the gym or right before any workouts. That way I can utilize the caffeine. I need to find more trees to chop down. So yeah, I guess for those in chat, the Ask Me Anything redeem does not have a cooldown. Though be warned, I gotta answer one question at a time. That doesn't always mean that I won't get to the question that's after that. Just means I gotta answer the first one first. And I just smelt the wood from this tree, because I'll find more use out of the oak wood than the birch wood. Oh, there's more iron down there. I didn't even notice. Just smelt some more of that. Okay, the hunger is starting to get low. I think I gotta start killing things. Like this deer! Oh, Whew. Never mind, we're good. Oh, another creeper. The house is good. The house is still in good condition. I was getting worried. And hey, we got venison. Alright, got some charcoal. And just cook the venison. What? Oh. That's a banshee. No, no, no. I'm staying away from that thing. No, 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 no. Don't you dare. Oh. Whew. The impatient one. Ah, yes. I remember when this used to be the the anthem for the bots that would invade the public TF2 servers. What a dark era for that game. I would have so many problems trying to get a game of casual TF2 for Halloween and not be surrounded by bots. All I wanted was the spooky cosmetics. I think I gotta make another furnace. There we go, now we can smelt some of the iron. Oh, that's right, I need to make another axe. Is that... I thought that raven was just going for the bug right there. Let's smelt some of that wood. Let's see, I can at least make a helmet. Okay, I should be using some of the saplings because I don't really have any use for those. Okay, now I can make a chest plate. Is it safe? It seems to be. And now I got more torches. Wait, why did I make a door there when I could easily build a farm on this side? I could probably just fix that. Oh, I am one stick short. Let me just fix that. Oh, did not mean to do that. It would be super cheesy for me to make this my theme song as I enter Offkai. Which I can confirm that I'm going to. So if you're one that happens to be going and you happen to run into a guy with a red suit jacket, a red fedora, and all that stuff, you don't have to... I guess you wouldn't have to be afraid. I'd be more likely to be afraid of you than you'd be likely to be afraid of me. I can guarantee that it is already a lot for me to manage putting myself out there on Twitch and YouTube. But then, like, in real life events, that is a whole nother can of worms. But this is something that I'm willing to try out. Plus, a lot of familiar names are going, so that also caught my attention. Neither of those are questions. Get out of here. There you go. Thank you, Stream Elements. I was about to say, Momo, smite them with hammers. But I think they already timed out those bots. See, I don't need to be carrying around the redstone. No worries, Momo. At least they got timed out. You know, at least the names of these bots aren't as completely out of pocket as the one that had showed up in the repo stream that I did with Kai. That's the only amount of credit that I can give. And that's not saying much. What was the oldest game console you ever played or owned? Not counting the NES emulator that my dad would play. Hold on, let me hydrate. What I would own? The oldest console that we've owned at our house was the PlayStation 2. And that takes me back quite a lot. We'd have games like SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, Rampage, Total Destruction, Ed, Edd n Eddy, The Misadventures. I think there was also a Monsters, Inc. game. Oh, and The Cat in the Hat for the PS2. Which, if you're curious about that, that is a game that I had streamed years ago before I had became a PNG tuber and a VTuber. There are several episodes from that live stream that were edited into their own episodes. There's even a full video of all the episodes in one place. If you're curious about that, it was with me, Josh, and my friend Lucas, otherwise known as Tinsel Feline. Oh yes, Gino Samuel. Yeah, for those of you that didn't know, already, Gino Samuel is not only the guy behind Chris Chan: A Comprehensive History, but he also makes music, and darn great music as well. I'd have to say Morgana is my favorite album. Where'd that bow come from? Oh, that's where. Why can I not see that skeleton? SNES was the very first console I played. Donkey Kong Country was my first ever video game. Nice. Outside of the PS2, there was this PlayStation 1 that my grandmother had owned that I would look forward to playing whenever I'd be at her house. Though I think the only games that had come with were Sesame Street Sports and some motorcycle racing games, especially Road Rash 3D, because my step-grandfather was big on motorcycle-related stuff. There's even a funny story that was told about him when he was a part of a motorcycle group. So he was once pulled over, and the moment that he had walked up to the cop and removed his helmet to reveal that he's an old man, the cop was just like, "You're free to go." That is some crazy stuff. There's a ghoul outside. Oh, ninja skeleton. That's why there was like so many disappearances. I really gotta fix the dirt layer there. And then place this in front of the house. I should probably make myself a shovel. Yeah, Serial Love is a song by Geno Samuel that I can highly recommend, as well as Something in the Moon and I think Nighttime it was called. Then there's also his cover of Plastic Love. Alright, got a shovel. Whoa, what happened to the... How is the game lagging? That's weird. Man, this always happens. It's hard to tell if, like, any account that... It really gets hard to tell if like, any account that's following me is actually a real person. If it's like, if it's like a graphics designer, I'm a little bit more skeptical. Especially if they're trying to ask me if I can open my DMs. Because my thing is, if I want to have you make something for me, if I want to commission you for something, I'll reach out to you first. Because otherwise, it just kind of makes you seem like a door-to-door salesman. That's how some people work. I kind of get the whole, I can kind of get why some people do it, just not how I would do it if I was an artist trying to promote my stuff. It just seems a bit pushy to me. Let's get some more charcoal going. I got plenty of crab to cook. Oh, forgot about the penny that I had found. That was still on my desk. I should probably find another cave to get more things. There's got to be more iron somewhere. Okay, this is a song I'm certainly hoping that if there ever is a sequel to... If there ever is a sequel to Michael... Not that I've seen the original yet, but I'm hoping that the song is referenced or is used. I still got to see that biopic. I have a feeling it's going to have the Bohemian Rhapsody effect, like a lot of biopics do. But I would still be very curious about it because I am highly biased. Like, I could be a huge fan of Queen and acknowledge at the same time that Bohemian Rhapsody has quite the amount of flaws with the pacing and stuff. And some flaws in the editing. I would say what I want about the editing and the pacing. I will also say that Rami Malek makes a really good Freddie Mercury. Same with the actors for Brian May, Roger Taylor, and John Deacon. And I'm looking forward to seeing how well Jafar Jackson does as Michael. I really just gotta find the time to just sit down and watch that movie. Just that the last couple of weeks, especially in May, have been quite booked. And would have a lot of things on my mind. A lot of responsibilities. Ooh, that's plenty of crab. There we go, back to full hunger. Store the lapis and the hexical essence. Where is the nearest cave that I have not explored? I want to go back to this area real quick, see if there's anything else I can find here. Oh, that is a very spooky looking void. Oh, deer. I just had to go for it. I can get plenty of wool from the sheep. Oh, yes! The barley will be very useful for crafting bread. I don't gotta worry about hunger for a while. So now to just get back up here. Oh, now I can make these. Then use that. Oh, I just realized. If I can insert... I'm gonna add something to the queue real quick. This is not in the playlist, but I want to bring attention to this particular Tato song. This was one that I found from an album called Demon Days. Or Demon Days. I don't know how it's... No, Demon Doll. Demon Days is the Gorillaz album. Demon Doll is an album that has a lot of different artists making songs that involve Kasane Tato. And this is one that I highly recommend if you're a big fan of Tato and need a more uplifting song to keep you through the tiring days. I don't know if this was the song that was playing, but I heard about this album, and then, like, as I was listening to all the songs on there from a playlist, this one really stood out to me. Now, those watching on YouTube probably would not be able to hear this, but those watching the Twitch stream would be more likely to hear it. Oh, that's right, I forgot that thing stays on fire. But yeah, if you're one that is very exhausted from a lot of things in life, and just want someone like Tato to be uplifting towards you, there's a recommendation. What's the most non-breakfast item you've ever had during breakfast time? The most non-breakfast thing that I've had... I had this habit where I'd have Greek yogurt mixed with a certain flavor of protein powder. Because when I was just getting used to waking up super early, I would try to make as quick of a breakfast as I could. And that would be my go-to breakfast. Greek yogurt on itself is like, it's got like a bit of a tang to it, or like it's a bit bitter by itself. But mix it with some kind of flavor protein powder that you like, or with some kind of something like a packet of sweetener of choice or vanilla extract to make it taste a bit more sweet or taste even better. That's a good way to make it enjoyable. And I was trying to think for a second, but I'm just like lost in the song right now. I cannot shout the song out enough. It still sounds better than what I had. What did you have? The most non-breakfast item I ever had during breakfast was ice cream cake. Dang, cake for breakfast. You know, interestingly, I would count muffins as another non-breakfast item. That has been like so normalized as a breakfast item when really it's a dessert. Talk about a sweet tooth, right? I know donuts have also been a common breakfast item, as opposed to, I mean, like, along with muffins, but the thing is that there would be this idea that some would consider muffins a healthy breakfast because of, like, blueberry muffins. But no, they're really just some kind of like frostingless cupcake for breakfast that are meant to be for dessert, really. Oh, skeleton nearby. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Oh, we finally get some actual coal. There we are. Oh, inventory's full. Oh, I didn't mean to reset that. You know, I don't even know why I would need that. Okay, now to just go down here. Okay, back up here. All right, got more charcoal. And smelt some of the barley flour, and I will get plenty of bread from this. This feels like some kind of cheat. Oh, I can craft a bread. Excuse me for a second. Had to get that out of the way. Even in like a special, I can't escape that. I have to hold myself accountable to that if someone else doesn't. What can I find up here? Anytime I hear the line, "Some folks are born silver spoon in hand," I think of that one. I think of that music over the only a spoonful vine. Because if you think about it, that guy does have a silver spoon in hand. I've known of that vine, but only like after Vine had deceased. Because I would hear about the comically large spoon vine being referenced by a lot of different things. And I think Payday 2 was one of them. Because you could actually have a comically large spoon as a melee weapon. Alright, just get the coal down here. Oh, there's plenty down here. Just using the coal as an excuse to decrease the durability of the wooden pick, because I don't really have any use for it. There's just like a lot of the classics in this playlist right now. And they're usually they're just more frequent right now. See anything else in this cave that I missed? Nope, not so far. Oh, I was supposed to get back up here. There we go. I sense a rat nearby. I hear a rat nearby. Oh boy. Yeah, nice try, skeleton. Okay, that was not worth it. This run appears to be going too well. I'm just prepared for an absolute whopper of a question to show up. That would actually make me have to restart this. Ghost nearby. Never mind, we're good. Oh, no, you don't. I really gotta do something about that hole. There we are. Just use one of those. Oh, the hole was almost patched. Oh, there. Oh, inventory's full. I have 10 grapes, dropped 3, ate 5. How many do you have now? That's just 2. Momo, I don't think you get how this works. It's not like if I get the question wrong that I have to restart it. It's not trivia. It wasn't even like too much of a tricky question for me to begin with. It's pretty easy for me to add, multiply, divide, and subtract. Oh, there's even more gold here. I didn't say I threw those grapes away. Then again, I would have ate them too. I would hope that you would at least rinse them before having them. So the answer is still 2. I figured. Whoa! An invisible infernal creeper. That is dangerous. So there are like different viewers that I have that'll tune into a stream of mine when it's at night, and there are those that'll tune in to when I stream in the morning. So who knows? Maybe at some point I'll do another one of these for the morning viewers. See, I don't need the saplings. I especially don't need the rice. Oh, wait. I'd probably need some of these. And there we are. There we go. Got a lot of torches now. Alright, continue smelting all those. You know, I wonder, what if I did another one of these as like a part 2 to this for the morning viewers? I feel like that'd be an interesting idea. Oh, yes, more iron. And back to the house where I can smelt the rest of the iron. There we go. Taking care of that. Do I really want to go for the dimensional door? Why not? Let's raise the stakes. There's gotta be another birch tree somewhere. Oh, there's one. I almost thought that was a game, but no, that was part of the song. Have you ever pulled an all-nighter to the point that it messed up your sleep schedule? Not entirely messed up my sleep schedule, but I know there was one time that I had stayed up past 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. And I could tell it was getting late because there was a friend of mine in the East Coast that was just making his way to somewhere where it was like the morning for him. Well, it was like 3 a.m. for me. But as for like all-nighters that have like seriously messed up my sleep schedule, that might have been my fault. No, this was like 2020 actually. So this was a different incident. I wasn't like indirectly mentioning you. This was a completely different moment. All right, let's try this out. Let's see. Take the door on the left. I am scared to see what could be behind this. Oh, that was not... Oh, that's not useful at all. Any tripwire here? Just put out that fire. And see what this is about. So first I gotta get rid of that. And those. And those and those. Now we're good. There are like so many paths here. Too many paths, in fact. What do we got here? What do these levers do? Ooh. Yeah, maybe that's not worth it. See what other paths are available. What about this one? If I could just mine around this. Yeah, There we go. And then create a staircase here. Never mind, that is not the place to make the staircase. Unless we do that. Well, that one's supposed to be placed there. Ooh, yes. We're rich. Oh, there's quartz here too. Finding some good stuff here. I should probably block off the doors that I've been to already. Oh. Okay. There we go. Block that. And we've already been through there, so... Now to see what's down here. So we've been there. What about up here? Is this just the same one? Okay, no, there are some new paths. That hallway seemed menacing. That one also seemed menacing. I was totally expecting a death trap. Nice. I don't need the saplings. Unglued. I'll start when she called me. Dude! Shout out to Beavis and Butthead for introducing me to this song. Ever since I had watched some of the original episodes. Okay, I've already been down there. Now this area, if I've... I'm not sure about this. I thought there was something fishy. Yeah, I thought so. Oh, even more doors here. Yeah, I could not trust that. Oh, what is this? I'm very curious about this, but at the same time, it seems very sketchy. Now to see what this is about. There could be something over there. Okay. I thought I was gonna fall. This part of the lyrics is so fitting for that. Step by step. Nothing behind there. Oh, there's something up here. Or maybe that's just where I came from. Oh. I didn't even notice. Sketchy hallway again. Nope. I'm avoiding that. There could be something in here that's interesting. So many different paths in here. Am I ever gonna find my way out? Luckily, I am finding plenty of quartz. Let this song teach you a lesson, chat. If you ever meet someone who went through a bad breakup, don't ever say dude to them, or they will strangle you. And I'm saying to death. Not the kind of strangling that some people are into. Oh, there's even more quartz. I'm just finding a lot of stuff here, and I'm waiting for it to all go wrong. Oh boy, another puzzle. Yeah, this is not worth it. How did I miss that? And there we are. And just block that one so we don't end up retracing our steps. How about this one? What is this door about? This looks kind of cool. Oh! No, let me in. Okay, I escaped. That was going to be dangerous. So instead, let's go here. Here we are, just going further into the... Just going further into the dimensional door. And just do that. Oh boy, what do we have here? No, 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 no. Get me out of there! Oh. Oh my goodness, that was so close. Not going in there again. I haven't been in here, though. So we got two choices. Yeah, not taking that chance either. Trying this door instead. A suspicious-looking staircase. Only to a puzzle room. Guess we're going back here. And that means we're also going back here. Blocking that so we don't end up going backwards. Yeah, just avoiding that nonsense. Okay, here we go. Now I can also go up here. Is there something waiting on the other side? No, there's just nothing but traps. Just make my way to the other side of this. Let's see, what can be found over here? Okay, so I've been there. And there was a wooden door that I passed by. Oh, we got three choices. And I might be out of other blocks. Wait! Yes, another one. Although it is going to be tricky trying to find my way back. So now we also have this. Oh. That could have been bad. Oh wait, I have the stone bricks that I could use as a pathway. Even more quartz here. I didn't even notice that. That could have been bad. And there's some quartz over here. Yeah, maybe I'll leave that quartz there. Man, even more doors here. I feel like I'm never going home at this rate. I'm just stuck in the dimensions, just completely rich. Oh no! I guess it's a restart. Alright, give me a second to create a new one. I'll get that loaded in just a second. Wait, I didn't know this was a thing. Okay, so let me just actually, you know what? I think instead I will be splitting this into two different streams. One for the night, and next time I will be streaming this in the morning and seeing how well that goes. Oh. Not the ad moment. But yeah, I think that'll be it for now. With that being said, that is it for tonight's stream. Thank you to those that have joined whenever possible. Either tomorrow or Sunday morning. Actually, most likely tomorrow morning, I will be doing part 2 of this truth or restart kind of thing. Because I didn't want to just leave it to this stream only. And with that being said, if you want to keep up to date with what I do, you can find me under the name JPS Freak on Twitch and YouTube. I tend to stream at least twice, sometimes 3 times a week. But coming the rest of May, I should be able to get around to 3, maybe, depending on what weeks. But there will be one week where I won't be streaming as much because I will be hopefully visiting a friend that is outside of my state. And I'm looking forward to that. So, with that being said, let me see if there's someone that I can raid. Oh. So, interestingly, Heckin' Echo, my Fugi artist, happens to be streaming. Oh. There's also the... Oh wait, Lib is also live? Lib, how long have you been streaming if you're in here? Is he? Is he in here? Wait a minute, what the... Yeah, he is still alive. What the heck?
Depends.
Okay, so we got two options here. We have Liberator, who we can raid, and we also have Heckin' Echo, my Fugi artist, who happens to be streaming Final Fantasy XIV. So I wonder I wonder how we'll decide this. Should I go to justflipacoin.com to find out? All right. Let me open up a new tab. Justflipacoin.com. And we'll keep this we'll keep the coin as this color. So heads will go with Liberator, tails will go with Echo. Here goes nothing. All right, and it lands on tails. So we're gonna be rating Echo. So let me just go back to this screen and type in /raid and hope that I spelled the username right. Yeah, I think I spelled it right. So let me just start the raid, and also give a shout out to her Twitter. She makes, if you've seen my Fugi before, then you could thank her for that. If you've seen my Fugi on like other people's streams or in just power washing stuff, she's the one responsible for that. So give her a follow on Twitch and Twitter if you can. But yeah. Let me just do that and okay, there we go. So now I just begin the raid. All right, everyone. Be nice to Echo.